Welcome back to Let's Read Judge Dredd. Today's episode is another unnamed one, so here we go. Let's take a shortcut. I don't think that's a good idea, Patella. It's miles the other way. Come on, this is the business district. Nothing ever happens to nobody here at this time of night. All the same, I think we should keep to where it's brightly lit. Suit yourself then, I'm going. See you at the other end. Tell her, please. Promised your mom. Tip-tap, 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 tip-tap. Tip-tap, 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 tip-tap. Patella? Patella! Come on, Patella, stop screwing around. I know you're here. Crack. Crunch. Patella! Okay, get her down. What's her mom gonna say? Don't suppose she'll be too pleased. Same as the others, skull crushed like an eggshell, largely eaten, chest cavity ripped open. We've got a good clear bite mark on this one, hot. Other selected viscera missing or partially missing. Whatever it is, it can either fly or climb like a monkey. Someone got themselves an unusual pet, maybe. You want to maintain the information blackout? Yes, no need to alarm the public at this stage.
Control to Dredd, we have another possible animal attack, Skidler Heights.
Oh, God, no! It happened again last night. I can't get the taste out. David Tinson knows the blood is human. The remains on his pillow yesterday left a little room for doubt. What's happening to me? He remembers that star last night, how big it seemed, glowing so bright. And then the strange sensation, a feeling of incredible strength, of raw animal power swelling inside him, filling him, every sense heightened, and the star pulsing with that rhythm of his own heartbeat, the blood pounding in his head, pounding. And then, nothing. I can't remember. I've got to get help. What am I saying? If anyone finds out, they'll lock me away. First victim was found 18 days ago. Next 2 on Friday night of last week. 3 more Tuesday. Another 2 last night. All attacks took place within a 15K radius of the west sector here. we found this on the last one. On one of last night's forensics says it's outer casing of a claw. Pass it around, give everyone an idea of what we're up against. As you can see, the frequency is increasing. There appears to be a common factor to the attacks. All took place on bright, cloudless nights. Whether this is significant, I don't know, but another clear night is forecast for tonight. We'll have overhead surveillance, roving sight cameras, observers on every watching bay. Keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes open. Watch the skies. We're pretty sure this thing can fly. The droid in the pet store had sent him to the foundry. They had sometimes made things like he wanted. for accursed Earth trappers. What you after anyway, bud? Bear? Whatever he was, it was no bear. David Tinson had to find out, he had to know what was happening to him. The time lock set for shortly after dawn tomorrow. Tonight, there will be no escaping. Tonight, if it happens again, the cameras will see everything.
It's just after midnight and you're rapping with Tommy Rotten. That's right, I'm the klutz who hates your guts, the clown who loves to put you down. I'll be talking to geeks just like you all through the night, which is a hell of a way to spend your life, but what the heck, anything beats welfare. So let's get this show on the road. Cuba from Sector 4, you're rapping. Cuba, that's a real dumb name. I'm sorry, Tommy.
You ought to be, Goober. It's the kind of name you'd give to your pig. You can grunt. Can you grunt, Goober? Let's hear you grunt.
I didn't call to listen to you. I didn't call to listen to this vulgar abuse. Then get the hell off and let's hear from someone who did. Wanda from Sector 111, you're rapping. I'd like to talk about the situation in Antarctica, Tommy. Well, I wouldn't, so ring. Get lost, Wanda. Tommy from Sector 18, what's on your mind, Tony? You got, if anything?
4 decibels over the limit. Sorry, Judge, I'll turn it down.
If I wondered if any of your listeners know a good way
Jesus, I can't read this.
If your listeners know a good way of annoying neighbors. Annoying neighbors? That's what you're into, Tony? Yeah, kind of. What a kick, lad. Individual you must be.
He could have booked the creep. Minor breach of noise regs up to 5,000 credits and or 90 days first offense. And I cannot read what it says there. It is too small for me.
Talk.
There you go. That's what you get. Tonight he has more important matters on his mind. Watch the skies. Bay 1140, all clear so far. It's 11 minutes past midnight. I feel fairly normal. I haven't noticed that bright star pulsing. I don't think it's going to happen tonight. David Tinson doesn't know whether to be relieved or disappointed. I can't get out till the time clock trips at dawn. Good thing I brought sandwiches and the squawk box.
You're a big loudmouth, Tommy. You're a bigot and a loudmouth, Tommy.
You could always rely on no hopers who called Tommy Rotten to brighten an evening.
What does that make you then, geek? Boy, if there was ever an argument for sterilization, you're it. Drop dead, huh? You win Tommy's Nerd of the Night Award.
It was good to know there were people out there worse off than you. Anyone could be worse off than him. If anyone could be worse off than him.
Okay, Spug of Sector 202, what pearls of wisdom do you have to lay before the swine? It's this thing annoying neighbors, Tommy. It's this annoying neighbors thing, Tommy. Uh-huh. You can really get under their skin by reporting them to judges. Reporting them for what, Spug? Oh, anything. You mean tell lies? No, real things, Tommy.
Ugh. This time it happened suddenly. Ugh.
See, everybody does something wrong. You just gotta keep your eyes open.
He barely has time to register the shock before every human sense is blotted out. This thing exploding inside of him, engulfing him.
Soon as you see something illegal, just call it in. The judges come down on them like bricks, man. Kick their door down, beat them up, and that makes the neighbor mad as hell. I can tell you. I bet it does. I'm glad you're not my neighbor, Spug.
Scrang, rip, shriek.
Okay, that was Spug. If anyone knows a more pathetic little dirtbag, give us a call. Perhaps you are one. Also, something problems. Anyone with interesting, spoon complaint, we'd love to hear them from you.
I thought I saw something there. Track left. Nothing. Could have been a shadow. Keep searching. He sits still as stone. Some sixth sense warns him of danger. Danger in the air. Danger on the streets below. He keeps low among the buildings, huddling in the darkness, hugging the darkness. Zuck! Oh! Control, you got an illegal moonshiner pit, Penn Street, by the viaduct. 2 years, hold for interrogation on West Shanty poisonings. Any news on the Skywatch?
Get reports, possible sightings east of your quad, unconfirmed, possibly just a shadow.
A lot of shadows about tonight. Okay, I've got Elvis on line. Elvis, how old are you?
10.
Do your folks know you're making this call?
No, they don't, Tommy.
And we won't tell them either. Let's run them up an enormous bill. So take your time, kid. We got all night. What do you want to talk about?
Monsters.
Monsters. Okay, I'm game.
Do you believe in monsters, Elvis?
I can see one, Tommy. He's sitting on the place across from me like a big old bat.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not kidding, Tommy.
There he goes. He just took off. He's flying. You're flying, kid. I'm telling you, there's a guy on the balcony on Keela Block. It's heading straight for him.
Hey, Toots, the block just got a mention on Tommy Rotten. That's nice, dear. Nah, some dumb kid thinks there's... Oh, jeez! What's a jeez, dear? Ah!
Got him. Lifting off. It got him. It's lifting him off to the right up, Tommy. Tell me, Elvis. Are you on something?
Truck. It's flying right past me, Tommy. Its claws are sticking through the guy's head. It's horrible.
Elvis, we're getting a lot of interference. If you have the radio on, turn it off now.
It's not mine. It's the guy's. There's a judge down there, Tommy. He's opening fire. Control, I have located our man-eater. It's over the viaduct by Keeler Block. Has another victim. Citizen could be alive. Going to try and wing it. Bring it down. Rip. Scream! He hit it. It's going down.
There goes the guy. It's dropping him like a bomb. Elvis, you don't expect me to swallow this. This is Tommy Rotten you're rapping to, not some geek.
Wrong result.
Oh man, it nearly got the judge.
Stop! Blam, blam. Snake. My lawmaster. Whatever you are, pal, you're no dumb animal. Back for more, huh? Control, any chance of some backup?
It's on its way, Dredd.
Sunk. Better be, I'm down to my boot knife here. Shink. Shrug. Ugh. What?
Well, Watson, we have it on scan. Laser's locked on. Hold your fire. It's got Dredd. Vape it and he goes into freefall.
It got the judge, Tommy. It's flying off with him.
He's still kicking. I think it's Judge Dredd.
Aldous. Look, I know you're only 10, kid, but believe me, it's never too early to have yourself committed. All you gotta do is turn up at the nearest psycho block, tell them you're a dangerous lunatic, and they'll do the rest. I'm losing sight of it, Tommy. You're probably coming down, kid. Helmet's not gonna hold out forever. Scurry! Well, I'd love to keep running up your phone bill, Elvis, but you're beginning to bore me. Monsters. Don't make me laugh. Your brain is months, pal. Okay, we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor. Lot of activity out there tonight, Tommy. Keeler Block's just over there. There it is. Thing won't let go. Stab. Better. They're going down. Thwop. Zack. Crash. You're back live with Tommy Rotten. And boy, have I got some news for you. Oh my God. That Tommy, anything to boost his ratings. Ah! Scram! Tommy? Oh my God! Oh my God! Gotta get out! Slash. It'll rip us to shreds! Shut up, behind me. Guess you haven't had enough, huh? Scar knows the end is near. He can feel his lifeblood seeping away. His savage heart swells with rage. He's launching himself. Scratch. Slash. Ugh! This is the end. Zack. Scream! Medic, let me through. Drock, look at it. Metamorphosis. Something recognizably human about it. We'll stop gaping and get forensic in. Let's see if it's recognizable enough for an ID. It's 2150, and I have now entered the cage and engaged the time lock. Whatever happens tonight, innocent citizens won't be at risk, and I'll have it recorded so at least I'll know. Tenson was a researcher at Megatech. His work has deteriorated of late. He's taken a lot of sick leave. His supervisor thought he might be going through some emotional crisis. I'll say. What is happening to me? I wish I knew. Oh.
What is happening to me? I wish I knew. All I do know is that something changes. I know I leave the apartment. I know I kill. I found human remains here in the morning. But I can't remember anything about it. I can only think of one explanation. It's pretty far-fetched. It was in my freshman year. I was on a small group studying the pre-war antiquities of South America, about 100 km south of the Andrean Continent. We had a free week. Me, myself, and two other students, Weir and Balento, decided to mount an expedition. We heard a rumor of a race of birdmen, mutants, that lived in the high mountains in the irradiated zone. The local people called them Ska. The area was off limits, but we would only get a few days exposure at worst. So we didn't think it would matter. It would make any difference. On the third day we found them. It was a sight I'd never forget.
Oh man! One of them spotted us and gave a warning. Then they came after us. We barely made it back to the pod. Crash. Go! Get me out of here! You alright, Davis? It stung me.
We never mentioned the trip to anyone in. The area was off limits. We would have been arrested. The sting wasn't too bad and healed up pretty quickly. So I didn't think about it until now. I've begun to wonder, could it somehow have infected me? Maybe it was female. Maybe it wasn't stinging. Maybe it was laying an egg. Oh, I don't know. It sounds crazy.
What do you think, Dredd? This description of the scar fits the creature. We'd better keep a close eye on these wounds to check for any foreign organisms.
See, everybody does something wrong. You just gotta keep your eyes open. Makes the neighbors madder than hell, I can tell you. Glad you're not my neighbor. If anyone knows if there's a more pathetic little dirtbag, give us a call.
Meanwhile, it might be worth mounting an expedition to South America ourselves, just to see what we can find out. All right, that looks like the end of today's episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join us again next time.